This, in general, from what understood from the Foresight studies and discussions and dialogues which are taking place, it happens that because they are at such a high level, there may be 2, 3, 4 people who are invited from the NGOs, and without actually, where we cannot say that we represent the voices, or we have come with the kind of preparation that is needed to be able to give proper inputs into a session like this. Because if it was a session like this, then actually there should have been at the local level with the NGO community sessions which took place, and where they come up with the kind of we're not talking about forecast, we're talking about foresight. So we're talking about the world that they would like to see and the kind of preparation towards it. So in many kind of policy dialogues or so-called foresight events that are taking place, they are merely symbolic. They don't actually represent. So as a symbolism, yes, we can say 20% this, 30% this, 20% this. And this is happening all across because of institutional limitations. And you would appreciate more than most that in a country the size of India, which is like a subcontinent, where you have so many different agroecological systems, you have diversity of problems, no 2 or 3 people can actually, in a one-day session where you have maybe small amounts of time. I'm just saying that these are technical difficulties and realities of what is happening. So there is a lot of symbolism which is taking place, and we need to get out of this and actually come out with more genuine voices. And I think the discussions that we are going to have after this, we were talking about more equitable partnerships and more, I hope, truer partnerships, and more reflective of the constituencies